Brian's here, and Ricky's taking a shower, and we're enjoying our evening live. We're a little bit late coming on for our live event. I hope you guys are okay with that. It's been a busy day, and I'll tell you about that in just a second. I'm just going to share the link to let everybody know that we're live. Hey, Stephanie, so glad you're here. And, all right, here we go. We are live.
Hello. Hello.
Join us.
Hello.
Just letting everybody know. Brianna's saying hey to everybody.
Hello.
Lots of hellos. Hey, everybody. We're going to tell you guys a little bit about our vegan week so far and what we've been thinking about it. And we're also going to talk about filling our freezer because I am going to work on filling the freezer this week. Lots of hello. Hey, everybody. So Brianna got a chair. And like I said, Rick's going to be here in just a second. Hi. And it's been good. Okay. I think I got the link shared. Oh, Rick's coming early.
Huh?
Come on.
Alex,
Yeah, Brianna likes to be up there. That's fine. We got the chair for you.
Hi, 'cause I'm short.
Rick is already here.
Isn't
He's
it
not
something?
even waiting. He's not making a... you got to move over, babe.
Okay. Well, you started so late.
I know. I guess that's what it is. Yeah, I am excited about filling the freezer. We're going to talk about that in just a second. Let me just share this other link.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
You guys can talk for just a second.
Hello.
If you're not done, I'll be back.
No, 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 no. Come back. It's no fun. He is super excited about this vegan week. I'm going to tell you right now. Let me just say, no grand entrance from Rick. That was his grand entrance. Like he said, we were kind of late
Oh,
getting
wait a second.
started.
Let me try. No.
Oh.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay, so first of all, I haven't gotten today's video up yet. As soon as we are done with the live video, I have a little bit of editing left to do, and yeah, it's actually not as fuzzy as it has been on the video, so it's not too bad. But anyway, as soon as we're done with the live thing happening here, I'm going to finish editing, and hopefully we'll get Vegan Week Day 2 up here soon. Yes, Vegan Week is happening. We already have Day 1 up. If you haven't seen it, you can check it out after we're live, of course. And then by that time, hopefully, I'll be done editing Day 2, which should be up soon. But in case you can't tell, I'm a little sniffly. I'm a little stuffy.
She's sick again.
Well, it's not even really sick.
Sinus.
Yeah, I've just had some sinusy thing going on, and I've been like loading up. I took some emergency this morning. I've been loading up with vitamin C, and it feels like I'm kind of over the hump. I slept this afternoon though. I slept till like 4 p.m.
She did.
I normally have the food diaries up early in the morning, but today I was just like, I need to just rest. So I need it. I need it bad. But I feel better since I took a nap.
Good.
Yeah, nobody else has the sniffly thing happening
it's
but
just
me.
you.
But I feel better since I took a nap,
Yeah.
and I've been doing a lot of work since then. So I'm getting the video edited, and we're here. So yeah, I think it might be the weather changes. I think it could be allergies. I'm usually the first one to get stuck with the allergies. But anyway, somebody says, does the coffee keep you awake when you drink it this late, or is it caffeine free? It is not decaf.
And it does not keep me awake. On the rare occasion, it does affect me and it keeps me up. But usually, no.
Yeah, there's been a lot of flu going around, so that's why I've been loading up on everything. Marquise is at college. Brian is in the kitchen, avoiding the camera as usual.
Stop.
And Ricky's in the shower. So everyone is here and everyone is good. Well, except for Marquise, of course. Yeah, it would keep me awake too if I had it, obviously. But so anyway, Vegan Week.
Vegan Week.
Going good. The video that's going to go up this evening from yesterday.
Yeah.
We actually went and had some fast food, and I'm not going to give it away. You're going to have to watch the video, but we went, Rick was off yesterday, so it was our day to go out and enjoy some fast food, and we tried a vegan option, and
But hold on, it was still vegan fast food.
there are strong opinions on how that went, so you can check that out. And I will tell you, too, that the dinner that we had, there was also strong opinions on that, so you guys will have to watch that as well. And we had the vegan shepherd's pie for dinner last night. And tonight, we still haven't had dinner here because I slept till 4. So cooking right now.
Brian is actually watching dinner.
Yeah, Brian is watching dinner. Cooking right now is spaghetti because I didn't feel well.
Vegan spaghetti.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's spaghetti with the marinara sauce and vegan meatballs. So I needed something easy. We were supposed to have burrito. Like, I've been switching it up so much. But today I was just like, I told Rick, I was like, I am so tired. I just want something that's like one pot and easy. So I looked at our menu plan. I'm like, what can I switch? Because burritos really aren't challenging, but it's just a lot of little things to put together. And I'd much rather have just, I don't, thank you, Lucy. That is so sweet of you. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
So it's just been really good. And, so how are you doing? They said the guys in their family would be dying by now.
I'm hanging
I'm
in there.
a little dying.
I will tell you this. Someone recommended to me that at the beginning of the week I weigh myself and to check it, after a few days or at the end of the week and see if I lost any weight. I didn't check it. I checked it at the beginning just to see because I was like, that's something to check on. And I weighed myself today just to see if it made any difference, just out of curiosity. And I thought maybe it'd be a pound or two. You wouldn't really. I mean, it's only been 2 days, right?
Yeah.
This is the middle of the 3rd day. Well, really, this is the end of the 3rd day. But when I weighed myself was the middle of the 3rd day. So, yes, that was very, very sweet, Lucy. We appreciate that. So,
Oh yeah.
middle of the 3rd day, I'm already down 4 pounds.
Isn't that something? But listen.
I thought that was, and it's not like I've been hungry. We've eaten every meal.
You're going vegan, and you're sick. You're gonna lose weight.
Well, but I haven't eaten anything less.
No, but it's different things.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Regardless, but one thing I was concerned about was a lot of the things are high carb, because there's a lot of beans and rice and potatoes. So I thought with all that stuff that it would be a problem, but it's actually not. So somebody said it's probably water weight. It might be. I don't know. But I was concerned about all the carbs, and that's why I really tried to make sure that all the things that I have been making, that we have a really good balance of protein, because I didn't want it to just be all carby and no protein. So we are not going vegan permanently. This is just a week of plant-based diet, just as an experiment, just to have some fun. Hey, 1870s.
Vegan folks are wonderful people.
They are. We're not disparaging them in any way.
Your commitment, I'm encouraged by it. I think it is great. But this is just a week thing for us.
Yeah, I actually don't think it would be super...
Not week like week.
Melissa said, yes, we are.
Yeah, yes.
She's vegan.
Yes. I think it is a wonderful commitment.
I don't think it would be that hard for me to do it long term once I got used to making all of the... It's a challenge when you're not used to making the meals. The challenge for me is making new things. Because I have like a set pattern. When it would be like completely changing all the things. Not completely, but largely changing what you already make. So that's a challenge. But I don't think really honestly, the past few days really haven't been so difficult as I really thought it would be harder. So I think it's something that I could, in fact, do if I had to do it. And it hasn't been too much of a problem, I don't think. But I don't know, the guys I think have had a harder time with it.
I think maybe the younger guys.
Guys?
This older guy, I think I can handle it.
Oh, you think you can handle it?
I'm doing fine already.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
He's doing okay. He hasn't had too much trouble.
Nah, I'm sailing right through it. I should have weighed myself.
You should have. I wonder if that would make a difference. Because you're not overweight,
no,
so
not terribly.
But I wonder if it would make a difference, just out of curiosity.
I'm doing fine.
Go 1 month. Do you think the men can hang? No. No, because I mean, Brian already had the yogurt. Ricky and Marquise, they've decided to have their lunches out. So
yeah, they collapsed early.
They gave up.
Although I will say, even though they have fallen, that every once in a while they'll rise up and eat what she's made. So they've sampled all the vegan stuff.
Yeah,
They've eaten all the vegan
everyone is
stuff.
eating all the vegan stuff. Because when you're home, you're eating it, or you better go buy your own stuff. But it's pretty much they're not rich because they're college students, so they can afford a little lunch, but they got to eat dinner and breakfast here. So,
but I will say that if it was going to be a long-term thing here, that I know there's folks that love like the tofu and all that kind of stuff.
You haven't had it yet.
I know, but I have a suspicion.
You can't say it until you have it.
I have had the patties and things like that, right?
Well, the patties were good.
They were good, but what I'm trying to say, if I can get it out, is that those things, although they're wonderful, and wonderful people love them, if it was going to be long-term in this house, those things would probably not be on my plate, but I would have other things like salad, and then I'd like some other kind of things that you make, like the shepherd's pie and all that kind of stuff. That was actually very good.
You're not allowed to talk about it. Don't talk about it.
It may have been good. You're gonna have
Don't
to
give
watch
away
it.
secrets.
You
They
have
gotta
to-
watch the
You have to
video.
watch the video. I may have hated it. In fact, wait a second. There's
gonna be food diary after this.
I remember.
I've still got some
I
editing to
remember
do.
not liking it.
No.
I was outraged. You call this dinner? No, I'm just kidding. Watch the video and don't get me in trouble.
Oh man.
Oh my! She's making videos all the time. I can't remember what she's posted and what she hasn't.
When he makes me laugh, my face turns red.
Oh my! Just leading up to this video, she talked about something and told me not to say it.
Yes. Well, we're going to talk a
So-
little bit about feeding the freezer, but he
so
has to keep some things
I will
secret.
not say that, but I've got like 50 things in my head, and I'm trying to reason out what I'm okay,
What you can
what's
say
okay,
and what you
what's
can't
not.
say.
So usually, the reason I'm so quiet during the live event is I'm waiting for you to bring up something, and then I think, oh, I can talk about that.
Don't make excuses.
I get nervous when I'm on the hot seat.
He's already got
my.
me. Already got me crying.
Everyone is Ricky.
He's not had tofu yet. He's not
No,
had tofu yet.
no.
If you guys are making the spaghetti, make sure you stir it. It's gonna stick if you don't. See, I gotta warn him. And make sure the water's boiling before you put the. Okay, I know you know how to do it, but I'm mom and
They
I gotta
got
remind
it. They're
you.
good.
Okay, I gotta add that reminder, and you
Make
guys
me some
understand.
cue cards. I would appreciate cue cards.
No.
I always like notes. I don't always read notes, but I like having notes with me.
Ricky's here. Ricky, how are you liking Vegan Week?
It's different.
Yeah, I told him you cracked.
But
lunches you're having now.
We also said that you've still tried
Don't
all the
say
things that she's
anything
made.
about
Yes, but don't say if you like
yesterday.
it or not.
Okay.
Don't even imply.
How about the day before that?
I'm not sure.
You can't talk about the shepherd's pie.
Not shepherd's pie, but
Not
talk
the
about the day
shepherd's
before
pie.
that?
Yes, because that's already out.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
I just have to warn him.
People are telling you hello.
Hey, so an Indian recipe. I mean, I guess curry would count as, although it's a Thai curry because it's a coconut curry. But that we're gonna have that later in the week. It's gonna be a chickpea curry, but we're gonna do tofu,
gonna be a what?
fried rice, chickpea.
Chickpea.
You're gonna love it.
Oh, chickpea.
Chickpea.
You're gonna love it.
Sounds like a winner.
The tofu thing. Spoiler, Brianna and I went and had Asian food today, and for one thing, I actually broke the vegan thing myself because I had fried rice, and I was thinking of that. You know, it was just the rice and vegetables, and I forgot that they have pieces of egg in it. And I didn't even see it till I was on my second
But wait
plate.
a second. I'm sure you picked the egg out. Did you not?
No, I didn't realize it till I'm eating it, and I'm like,
Try it.
ah!
Oh,
So they were little tiny little
So you've
strings.
crashed. But it doesn't. Does it count if you didn't know?
Well, you know, I was talking to my sister about it.
There has to be a margin of error.
I guess so. I was talking to my sister about it, and my sister said that happens to her all the time because she's vegan. She's been vegan for
see
years.
that?
She said all the time she thinks she's got it under control. She thinks she knows where she can go, where
So
she can't go.
What does she do?
And then she'll find.
She dusts herself off and
Yeah, she
and
says-
she vegs it again. Continue on the vegan journey.
Eggs are vegetarian. They're not vegan. Yes, I'm gonna vegan again.
Yeah, veg it again.
But that's what she. So
Everyone falls sometimes.
So yeah. So that's
But you just
that
get
was the
up.
problem.
and
That
vegan.
was a problem. But anyway, we could have. I was
you could be
thinking
an inspirational speaker.
Isn't that something?
he could be.
For all the vegans.
They're gonna vegan.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
what's gotten into Rick? He's on a roll. That's how he always is. This is how Rick is
know.
at the end of a live
I
event
don't know.
usually, but you get it at the beginning this time.
it's what it is. It's the vegan stuff. No meat.
Yeah.
You're alive. You
Yeah.
feel alive.
I think all,
Yeah, that's
all,
what it
all
is.
that all that bad meat was just wearing me down.
You just go for
Now I have found new life. It's given me a spring in my step.
I told TNG today.
I will say this. Oh, I'm sorry. It's like it's my live event. Go ahead.
It is,
I will
go
say
ahead.
this, that in all seriousness, and someone out there is going to say it's the coffee, but it's not the coffee. And someone's going to say I'm not sleeping right, but it's not that. But I deal with headaches all the time. I never talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
But every day or every other day, I get a terrible headache. And I've done it for years and years and years and years. This week, so far,
Mm-hmm.
not a single headache.
Really?
My head has been straight all week. My thoughts are
Wow.
clear. I'm almost scared. By the end of the week, I may really be something.
You might really be thinking. Well, I think that's. I told
Oh.
TNG I feel, and I know this is like a weird thing to say, but and especially since I'm sick. But even in the sickness, I feel brighter. I
Yeah.
feel like not exactly more alert, but just I don't know. There's something to say about that, but.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, there is a very positive effect. So I
So there
can't
you
say
go.
there's anything negative about it. So far the things we can say is less headaches. I feel brighter. I've lost 4 pounds. Everybody's making
The
it
spring
work.
in the step.
Spring in the step. We're vegan it. It's
Vegan.
just vegan. That's another T-shirt. Just vegan. Right?
Yeah.
That would be a
Yeah.
super awesome T-shirt.
Just vegan.
Just vegan.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like an 80s song.
It does, doesn't it?
Just vegan.
Just vegan.
I'm not gonna sing it. Oh my.
I can have Ricky Blue.
Ah. Just vegan.
Yeah. Anyway, we're I'll say on that note, Old Blue gone vegan. Old Blue has always been vegan
Yes.
because coffee is vegan.
My cup has been pointing the way for years, and I never noticed it.
Because he always drinks his coffee black. So there we go. There's that.
Yeah. So that was convenient.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say I did tell you about TNG.
You know, not a
Right.
single troll tonight.
Oh, praise the Lord.
They are intrigued by the vegan.
I know. The one thing somebody said.
There's people probably Google searching it right now, trying to figure out what a vegan is.
Tabitha says, I wonder if the stuff they pump into our meats could be causing the headaches. I don't know. I
I'm
will say
sure.
this.
I'm sure it's doing all kinds of things to us.
I have a lot of allergies to antibiotics.
She does.
That I know about. That I know about offhand. And I was thinking, because I actually had to go vegan a few years ago. I've had problems with my kidneys since I was a kid, and I got really, really sick.
Very vegan. Spinach and apples.
Yeah, I mean,
It's all she ate for days and days and days and days.
I went,
And the goodness stuff, the smoothie things.
yeah, I went vegan for a while. I had to completely fix my system. It was bad.
But it worked.
It did work, and
It
it was
worked.
excellent. Anyway, and at that time, a lot of things changed when I went meat free, and I thought at that time, I wonder why, because I didn't understand it. But I think that I definitely think that it would be good to definitely, if I'm going to eat meat in the future, make sure that it's antibiotic free, because it struck me recently, like, I mean, how do you even think about that? But I just struck me about all the antibiotics that are in meats, and maybe
That's
that's
very
really
true.
negatively impacting me, since
I
I know
agree.
I have vegan antibiotic allergies.
So I'm thinking right now, if I gave up all that, and even, and dare I say, caffeine, I'd be a whole different Rick.
Yeah, you would. I think the caffeine would be. Yeah, she said you jinxed us with the troll speak.
I know.
Yes, thank you for helping,
I was
Stephanie. I
thinking the
appreciate
same
that.
thing. I
Yep.
was thinking the same. As soon as I said something, they
Yeah,
started.
then they come on. See what you did?
Oh my. Go vegan trolls.
Just vegan.
Just vegan.
So that's like going to be my new catchphrase for
Just
the week.
vegan.
So
It ends Friday though, right?
who's playing Hulk in our kitchen? I don't know. I don't even know what's going on in there. I'm not even paying attention.
Are they hulking it?
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are listening. I like to listen to live events myself.
Y'all got good hearing. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I hope it turns out really well. We still don't plan to make it a permanent thing.
No.
But what I would like to get out of it is definitely doing more meat-free days.
Yeah.
And I'd like to.
And although probably have meat, I wanted to for a long time before this week to eat less meat and more veggies. I've wanted that a long time, for a long time now.
Yeah.
Because I like the idea of just having a little meat to the side. But I like the greens. You've been making a lot of greens and things. I told her once that, I mean, she can make greens every single night. You know, and I would have maybe a little meat, but if the greens are good, that's all I need. Literally, I eat everybody's greens. I never eat off of people's plates. That's just not my thing. I don't like it to eat off of people's plates, but when they're all done, I find myself eating the greens off of their plates. I don't want it to go to waste. I don't know. I crave green food. Isn't that something?
I love greens. You know, I love greens. I could eat them every day.
Yeah.
Anything green, I love it.
Yep.
People are asking about the shirts. I'm trying to scroll back and see all the comments. Okay, Rick's going to refill the coffee and I'll talk to you about the shirts. So, yeah, we're still working on the shirts. We have the t-shirts. So I don't want to do our t-shirts at the same time that we're doing the shirts for Frugal Family Food. So we're going to do Frugal Family Food shirts first, and then we're going to have shirts for us. So, but the Frugal Family Food shirts, we have only released the picture of the Mondays are for meal planning shirt. And we've only released one of the pictures because there's multiple colors. And I really love it. But we finalized all of the different colors for the other. There's 3 shirts total. And so we finalized the colors for the other 2 shirts. Oh, Ricky's coming to join me. Doesn't he look like me? So,
I accidentally got the girly cup. I didn't think about it until I
that's
already
you
gotten
can be
it.
a man with that cup. It's okay.
Yeah, since you will always be my always.
You will forever be my
You will
always.
forever be my always. Yes. You will
Brianna
always be
shirt.
my always.
Anyway, so we have the shirts will be released February 1st. We're gonna have we're calling it the Share the Love campaign, and we're gonna release the Frugal Family Food shirts from February 1st to February 14th. It's just 2 weeks that you can buy them. It's a very special release, and we're gonna use the money from that to pay to build the Frugal Family Food website. So we're super excited about that because we've been trying to figure out a way to put all of the recipes in one place because it's hard to do it in a Facebook group and it's, you know, complicated. So we're trying to work on it and make sure, and the t-shirts are $21.99
My chair.
for the cheap ones. There's a couple long sleeve ones and more fancy ones, I guess, that you can get that are a little more expensive, but the t-shirt company sets the price up so that they take a large portion of it when you use it for fundraising, and you just get a certain portion of it. So we only have one released, and there's a picture of it on the Fundamental Home Facebook page, and it says Mondays are for meal planning, and that's for Frugal Family Food. But so the rest of the t-shirts we're going to talk about Friday. We're going to show the pictures of the other 2 on Friday in the Frugal Family Food group.
Excellent.
And then, like I said, the whole thing will be released. We should have the landing page set up this week so that you can see all of the pictures and be ready for it. And we'll have all the Frugal Family Food shirts out then. So hopefully everybody can share the love with us and buy a t-shirt. We're hoping to sell 500 of them to pay for the website, which I know sounds like a lot, but we only get a portion of the cost, so we have to sell a few to pay for it.
That's doable.
Yeah, I think if
Who would not want one of these shirts?
I know, right?
I mean,
Support us.
seriously.
So we're excited about it, and then after that, we will release the old blue shirt,
Oh, wow.
and then
Wow.
We gotta design.
Yeah.
yep. Well,
I can do that.
you can't because you haven't done it yet.
Well, I can.
I need it now.
I hadn't even thought about it.
If you're gonna do it,
Yeah.
do it. It can happen.
Got it.
We might
We
have
can't
one now
have a
that says
shirt
just vegan.
until he designs it. Cheer him on, people.
I was at.
I
Cheer
told
him on,
him
people.
there was one shirt
Tell
for
him to
Frugal
get with
Family Food that was
Get with it.
We designed.
I wanna know
I
about
wanted Ricky
sweatshirts.
or Marquise, who both are advertising and graphic design majors. I told them I need these shirts. Design the thing for me, and they couldn't do it. So you know what happened? Mom went on the computer and designed the shirt. So
She's
Not
awesome.
that we
frugal-
couldn't
And they look really
do
good.
it.
There is
And they
nothing
wasn't that we couldn't
that you
do it.
cannot do.
It wasn't that we couldn't
Right.
do
You
it.
can teach yourself
it
anything.
was
I can't.
that
You're awesome.
Thank you.
You encourage me.
she told
You're a
us a
blessing.
little
To do great things.
late.
Glad I married you.
It was kind of just
Wow. That's great.
like I need this, yesterday, and then
See-
we were like we got school, and then so she
You need
just
to
ended
move
up
over a
doing
little.
it.
Brianna, move over
Oh,
just a
I'm sorry.
I
smidge.
can't.
No, not you.
Nate, I'm back.
I can't.
See, everybody's
I was
so
trying to
so-
make sure Vicky. Ricky
Yeah, you totally could have told if you would have told me today, I would have worked on it. I was at school for like
Today,
5, 6, 7 hours doing nothing.
I needed it then.
I know.
gave
I'm saying
y'all
like
weeks
today,
notice.
you could have told me like about a new shirt. You know, I could have been working on it. But
See,
It's
I'll work on it.
there's
later.
no new.
it's
We've
a,
told you about
it's
the
a
old
good
blue
thing
shirt
nobody's
forever.
I
watching
forgot.
our family discussion.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we're private. Y'all didn't hear nothing of that.
If you buy an old blue shirt,
Oh,
listen.
my.
If you do buy an old blue shirt and you send the hashtag to
Oh.
Rick, he will retweet it. Rick loves Twitter, so send it to him on Twitter, and he will retweet that for you.
Oh yeah, wear the shirt.
Yeah, we want to see pictures. Well,
I'll
if
put you on Instagram.
If you do not want it to be shared, let us know. But send us a picture, and we'll share that thing like crazy because we're gonna be excited about it. It's so funny because I'm like, I almost want to I can't even imagine my life if I walk into a grocery store and someone is wearing a shirt that's
That'd
like.
be weird. It'd be cool.
Oh, we need the
Like,
light.
That'd be weird, but it'd be kind of cool.
Would I hide? I wouldn't hide.
So
No.
Ricky's the hold up on the all blue shirt. Ricky is the hold
I'm
up on the whole blue
I'm
shirt.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'll get on that. I'll get on that.
They
Promise.
said the shirt's been a discussion before Christmas, Ricky. Let's go. Exactly.
I know.
And he says, well, you didn't let me know. Well,
Okay. I knew.
See,
but then I forgot.
now it's coming out. Now
feel
it's
free to
coming
send
out.
us an email.
I knew, and then it went, whoosh, and then now.
Well,
I'm
keep in mind, he's a
reading
college student.
full.
He's
Yeah.
working. He's a
Got a lot on my
he's
plate.
he's a taxi driver. He picks people up, drops people off.
Yeah, Dad's giving you a lot of credit. I just put Rick's name on Instagram
I'm just trying to be nice.
in the
He-
chat.
You
so
got to
if you
make
need
the
it.
truth.
Yeah, if you want to email us, it's info@thefundamentalhome.com. She said you have to eat that
vegan
until it's done. Yeah, right. It'll never.
I'll be done with that tomorrow. Does that mean the week's over?
No. Anyway, so yeah, Rick on Instagram for sure. He's the Instagram person because I am like so bad at it. I keep trying to get him to do my Instagram. And Tangi did some Instagram like training to try to show people how to do it so it looks nice.
Awesome.
Brianna just naturally has hers pretty. She's
great.
got a very artistic eye. I am
I think
so bad at
ladies have a good
Instagram. I think.
idea of how to do Instagram.
But I don't.
I don't.
You do.
I
Your
don't.
Instagram's great.
No, I don't.
Yeah, it is.
I
Yours
just
is good and manly.
I just post everything.
No, you don't.
I like I think that it's just a timeline of my day.
Did you put the spaghetti sauce in the pasta?
Mhm.
You're so good. Oh,
Well,
Brianna's,
Brian helped me too.
Brianna's putting her Instagram on here. That's why she's over
Look
here
at that.
typing.
And she takes very nice pictures. I have no skill.
Yeah, well, see, Melissa says teenagers are so much better at social media, and she's starting to make her daughter do Instagram.
They are. And I'll tell you this, and I just told her, Brianna makes really good videos.
She
She's
does.
great at making videos, but she's such a perfectionist that she can't get herself to make a video.
It takes me like 20 minutes.
She
to
talks
post an
herself
Instagram
out of
photo.
it. We've wanted her to do vlogs, like the Fundamental
a
Home
vlog.
vlogs,
I want to vlog.
because there's a channel for the vlogs
Tell
that's
us what you
out
think
there.
we should vlog.
But we don't vlog because there's no one to vlog. And I want her to vlog.
I think he should vlog.
I'm not going to vlog.
Not that you shouldn't, Brianna. I just think you've
I-
got your own channel and you can do your own thing. But I think Daddy.
Brianna needs her own thing.
There is
Yeah.
a reason why I have not
agree.
vlogged. There is a reason why I have not vlogged. I've told you the reason.
Well, part of the reason is
I
we
was-
just have the one computer and I'm on it so much.
That's not why.
That's part of the reason.
That's not why. Because I'm not big into the whole
Okay.
editing thing. I like the fresh, real, uncut kind of stuff. Like, oh wow, I can't believe that was put out there. You know. I don't do all the little blips and all the little highlights and things. I don't do that. I've tried it before. It didn't work. But
You could do it.
yeah, the reason that I don't vlog
Also perfectionist.
is because you're easy to video
Mm-hmm.
and she's easy to video, but the other ones in the house, I would have to hunt them down
Okay.
constantly. Yeah,
Marquise would be.
I've been trying to put
No, Marquise
Brian
likes on
my
video.
Instagram.
You don't have any
Favorite Brian pictures.
Yeah.
I've stalled because it's hard to find a Brian picture. You know,
Well,
and I think that if
but part of it is that you're a perfectionist and you only want pictures that are just Brian. You
well,
don't
that's
want
right.
pictures with other
Because
people.
no, that's the thing. She said to speed up the Brian thing and put out pictures of Brian with like.
Well, no,
Brianna
there's
or
just
something.
pictures of
But
him that I
it's
like him
pictures
and
of him
Brianna.
by himself, and I don't have that many. So if I was doing videos, I could imagine myself chasing. I'd have the back of everybody's head as I'm chasing down the hallway. the vlog would be difficult, but I think she could do it.
Okay, so
Anyway,
people said,
moving
okay,
on.
I'm just telling you the comments. They love vlogs. They would watch the vlogs. Yes, vlogs, please. So I think you should totally do it.
So Brianna's the vlogger.
Yeah. No, you're the vlogger.
No, I thought we settled it.
No,
Brianna, you're the vlogger.
You're the vlogger.
We settled that. Weren't you listening?
Let me look back
Brianna's
for
the
Anya's
vlogger.
Bye,
comment.
YouTube.
They're leaving. Going to see Marquise. Get him.
You will
The
get
old,
him.
the old blue,
Goodbye.
tell him the old blue shirt should have a pair of Rick's glasses on it.
Oh yeah. Check for the cats.
Okay.
Okay.
She said, Brian, just let him take 5 pictures and you could be done.
We're good.
That's a good idea.
See, vlogging.
Brian, smile.
You know
Snap,
what you
snap,
should
snap,
do?
snap, snap,
You
snap.
know, one of my favorite YouTube channels that I love
Uh-oh.
is Justin Rhodes.
Yes.
You know this.
Never met him, but he seems like a decent fellow.
Yeah, you weren't there when we met him. But if you watched some of his videos,
Yeah.
you could get an idea of how to vlog that
Oh,
I
no,
would
no,
like.
no,
But
no.
you do it your own style because everybody has their own style. So just be comfortable with you.
Your vlogger's driving down the road right now.
No, you're the vlogger.
I'm not vlogging.
That girl isn't. She's not.
I'm
she's not a
not
permanent
vlogging.
fixture here. You are.
All right, continue on. Somebody asked us a question.
See, I'm always thinking
We're
ahead.
passing the vlog.
No, we're not talking. We're not done with that. So I'm always thinking ahead about stuff because it's like, look, the kids are gone. It's just me and Rick, right? Oh, the vlog should be called Coffee with Rick.
That'd be good for one. One episode. Where do we go from here?
Can you? I can picture just
more
one
coffee.
vlog. How every time Rick has a cup of coffee, the whole day, it would be so many. You guys wouldn't believe how many cups he has in a day.
Yeah, but everyone would say, I know why the camera shakes. Too much caffeine. It'd be
What are we
hard.
doing here, Mikey? We're just
Somebody
hanging
get
out.
that boy a tripod.
They said make Coffee with Rick a series. It
Yeah.
should be a series for real.
Oh,
Hang
another
out with you.
another troll.
That would be his signature. Hey, oh, let's see.
What's going on?
Yep. I'm just somebody got accidentally hidden, and I'm trying to unhide
Okay,
them.
all right. Just take a moment,
Stephanie,
folks.
can you go ahead and unhide Raylene?
There you go.
Yeah, I think I did it. I just want to make sure she's good. Okay.
Raylene, you're okay.
I hope so. It's so hard because sometimes you go to click a troll and then you accidentally click someone else.
Oh,
so
yeah.
guys, if that happens, don't be offended.
I know.
Just let you know.
Listen, I've done that myself. When
Thank
I was
you, I'm so
when
glad.
I was on Troll Patrol, I don't know what it is. I'm very cool and calm and collected. But when I start seeing dirty words and I start trying to click, I get my hands started shaking, and I just start clicking everywhere.
No, it's okay, Steph. It's It's so easy
Totally
to
fine.
get the wrong person.
Totally fine.
So just if it happens to you guys and you know you're our favorites, just
Yeah.
let it go. It'll be fun.
We're not mad at you. We're not mad at you.
Yeah.
It was just a technical error.
Yeah. I don't know. It says, are you gonna make Vegan Day a once a week occurrence? I don't know how we're gonna do it. To be honest with you, there's no real plan for the future. I think the plan is just to have more vegan or plant-based meals coming along.
The garden will help.
I was just going to bring up the garden, but
There you go.
I will say this.
I let another cat out of that
You
bag.
did let the cat out of the garden.
They're fighting to get out tonight.
Somebody,
They're fighting to get out tonight.
somebody
Yes.
It's supposed to be helping me with the garden.
Yes. Yes. I'm helping. It's all up here right now.
It is all up here. It needs to be out there.
but you know, you got to commit to it up here, and then the rest of it's easy.
No, the food diary. If you're just joining us, the food diary is not posted yet. It's going to be posted. I still got some editing to do. I've been sick. I'm just going to put it up after the live event.
Yeah.
So
yeah. She has been very sick, and technically I'm sitting kind of close to you for.
Wow, you can't get away from me.
You're breathing all over me.
Oh, I'm so glad you got M.I. Gardner seats. I love M.I. Gardner. He is the best. Somebody asked how me and Tangi met. We met on Facebook. So.
That's where everyone meets.
Right, I know. It's the weirdest thing. She's
where friendships begin and end.
She is my best friend. She's my best friend. I talk to her every day, all day. Like before we got on this live event, I talked to her for like 45 minutes. Like with a FaceTime video, like we were just chatting. But I can see how, like, it always struck me, like, it was funny how people would, like, marry someone they met online. But I get it now. I get that you can meet someone online and just know them and be close to them. Like, I totally understand it now. But we met on Facebook because somebody shared one of Tangi had a business page for a business she doesn't do anymore. Well, she doesn't really do anymore. It's Tangibly Southern was what it was called. And they shared about it, and I went on her page, and I commented on it. And I said something so random, something that's totally not my style. I don't even know why I said it. And I said something like, she'd gotten 1,000 subscribers or something like that. And I was like, oh, I wish I had 1,000. And she responded. She's like, she was like, oh, here's another one. And she went and subscribed to my page or whatever. And I don't know why, and it's so weird, but bye, Andrea. I hope you have a good night.
Bye.
It's so weird, but I private messaged her, and I'm like, you know what, we should be friends. Yeah. And it's only ever happened one other time with one other person, and we're not as close as Tangi and I, but I really, really like that person. I'm your secret internet bestie. Thank you. So it's only happened one other time, and Tangi was like, we should, and then we have talked pretty much every day since then. And you're like way back there.
I know, I saw that. I'm sorry. I didn't want to interfere with your story.
My Tangi story?
Yeah.
He's kind of intimidated by Tangi.
I figured I'd take a back seat.
You're not.
Like normal. When Tangi's brought up, I'll be in the back. I'm in the back seat. I'm just teasing. Tangi, I'm kidding. I'm just joking. I don't know.
You know you guys are our number one.
I know, I'm just joking.
But Tangi's my number two.
I'm joking. I'm very secure.
She and I we understand each other.
Yeah.
Our husbands are very similar.
Yeah.
And I think that helps. So, because I love this man, and there are days when it's a little more challenging to love this man.
Challenging.
Then I can call Tangi. She can sympathize with me in those moments.
I'll make it easy. Huh?
You're a wonderful person. So she can sympathize with me. And and then when I have someone to talk to, then it's easy. So our husbands' friends, both of our husbands, believe it or not, see, you guys are actually getting more of a real Rick. This whole laughy, jokey Rick, this is not real life Rick. If we were to go in public and you
be nice.
I'm just being truthful. If you were to meet Rick in real life, he's really very quiet and serious. He doesn't joke.
Serious.
All this jokey, this is real Rick. This is home Rick.
Yeah. No,
Public Rick
That's Richard.
Yeah, quiet and serious.
Yeah.
And that's his default when he is talking to someone he doesn't know. And so it's the same with Jackie. Jackie's really nice. Oh, thank you, Max. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
So when Jackie's the same way. When he doesn't know someone real well, he's more quiet. So they haven't had the opportunity to meet yet in person.
No.
So he's like a mullet. Business in the front, party in the back, right? That's his personality. He's got a mullet personality. So
I will say it also depends on what time of the day you see me.
True. Late at night, you're always more fun.
If you saw me at 5 or 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm kind of a bear.
He's not a morning person.
I'm quiet. I'm grumpy. I'm just there. By the afternoon, I start to change. And by the nighttime, I think I've just given up. I'm just, I'm
He's
wired.
just wild.
Yeah. I'm just.
There's no limits. Just yeah.
So I'm different throughout the day. So if you ever meet me, it just depends on what time of the day. If you want grumpy Richard, come see me at 6 in the morning.
But you know what's funny is I'm the kind of person that if I meet you out in public, I'm chatty.
Yeah.
Because I'm more chatty with people I don't know well.
Yes.
When I really know someone,
You go out and I go in.
when I'm comfortable with someone, I get more quiet because
Yeah.
my real personality at home is I'm more quiet and serious and I'm doing stuff and I'm focused all the time.
Well, see, here's the deal. Okay? Here's the deal.
Wanda's here.
Hello, Wanda.
Brianna went to go pick up Marquise. She'll be back.
All right, here's the deal. You want to know the deal?
Tell me the deal.
Okay, so here's part of the reason why I'm quiet. When I meet somebody for the first time, I don't know them, they don't know me, so I like to just listen to them talk about themselves. That's how you learn.
She said hello.
Right?
Go ahead.
Exactly.
I have something to say to you, Wanda. Don't go anywhere. Go
Well,
ahead.
go ahead. I'll wait.
No, finish what you're saying.
Okay. So I listen, and I learn. And then at a certain point, they run out of stories.
Oh, no.
And then I start to talk. And then usually it just like an avalanche. It just keeps going and going and going until,
Yeah, it never ends.
Yeah.
Once he gets started, it keeps going.
But I
Like
only,
a true preacher.
But I only have so many stories. I just tell them in different ways.
Yeah, I know.
So usually I just retell the same story over and over again, but from different angles. So, but it gets more and more exciting.
It always gets more exciting. Yeah.
There are cliffhangers. There's drama. The stories will make you laugh. The stories will make you cry. I'm sorry.
At least he listens.
Talk to Wanda before she goes away.
Well, what I want to say about Wanda is that we were talking about T-shirts a few minutes ago, and Deep South Homestead is now, and Crazy Days is too. They're doing T-shirts right now. So if you guys are really looking for a shirt, they've got some great shirts. They have a coffee shirt too.
Oh, do they?
A coffee mug shirt, and I saw it, and I was
Is
like,
it a cup and saucer?
It is a cup and saucer.
Is it blue?
The shirt I saw was blue, but the cup is not blue.
Uh-oh.
I know.
And who is this?
Wanda.
Oh, is it Wanda?
Yeah, it's from her Crazy Days channel. But I will say this: Rick loves the porch time shirt with Danny.
Oh, yeah, I do. I think that's pretty. I said that when I saw it. I said I like that kind of thing. That looks good.
That made him excited about
Because
T-shirts.
I myself am a porch sitter.
He is a porch sitter with the cats.
Only when the weather's nice.
We need a porch time with you and cats.
No.
That would be awesome.
No. So sometimes, never mind. So on the Instagram there, I post a lot of cat pictures, and sometimes you have to understand, in all seriousness, I don't realize that I'm posting that many cat pictures. I just take them because I told you it's hard to find Brian and Ricky and Marquise. They don't pose, but the cats are always there, smiling and chatty. So I can take a picture of them, and they're happy with it. They say take more, and so
They say take more.
well, I think that's what they're saying.
It's implied.
Yeah.
So
So I have a lot of cat pictures, and then I don't notice it until somebody brings it up to me, and then I'm like, wow, I really look like the cat man,
Hold on.
So continue on.
I'm looking at all the comments here.
Okay.
Shirts for the Bible group. I'm probably not going to have any for that. I'm not really monetizing the Bible group. That's just for our discussion.
But that'd be a good idea, and you could give those away.
Yeah, or if we ever decide, if we're using it for frugal family food, if the Bible study gets large enough and I decide to
put Bible verses on it, it could be a ministry, a shirt ministry.
Well, true.
Give them away.
Well, I was just going to say, I couldn't afford to give them away. But I was going to say that if we wanted to maybe do a fundraiser for a website or something, or maybe even for a purpose, like for a mission, donate it to people in a place or something, that we might could do it that way.
There you go.
But anyway, so I miss my porch chats too. So no, there's none for the Bible study group currently.
Porch chats. Well, wait till the weather gets nice. And you can porch
Noah's Ark, I bet you do have good stories. And the cats apparently pose. I don't know this, but
They pose.
yeah.
I can hear him. They say he's coming.
Well, Melissa said she just cleaned pictures off
Oh.
her phone, and there are 3 dog pictures to every one of her kids.
See,
So
see, the animals, they just know. They know that, he has an Instagram.
they know.
They know they're getting popular.
Brianna has some great cat pictures.
She really does. I posted 2 pictures yesterday, and they're awesome pictures.
Were they Brianna's?
They're hers. They're not mine.
Was it the Tyga one?
Yes.
Oh, I love those pictures.
I told her.
Why didn't she let me
I told her to
post
send
it?
them to me.
My Instagram needs help.
Yeah, but you put food. You don't put animals, and animals and food don't go together. But I'll do the animals. You do the food.
Megan, I have no idea how to do the donations. I think there's a little $sign button in the chat, and I think you might do it with that, but I don't know anything about it. I do plan on continuing with other Bible studies after I finish food. I was thinking about doing a money-related one, actually.
Well, that'll be exciting.
Or maybe even health. I don't know.
That could help a lot of people and make a lot of other people angry.
Well, that's how it goes with Bible studies.
People get angry about their kids.
I'm just reading the
food,
Bible. I ain't...
money. You want to make somebody mad, start talking about money.
Well, anyway.
Uh,
I love that saying. What is that saying? It's like,
Go for
excuse
it.
me. If you fail to plan, if
Yeah.
you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
There
Something
you
like
go.
that.
That's right.
I've always liked that
You
saying.
said it right.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are liking the Bible study.
Yeah, they're great.
Oh, she says I think you have to be on a desktop or a laptop to donate. Oh, somebody said they did it on the phone. So there you go. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. That's really kind of you. I don't know anything about it. I really don't. Yeah, the money one, I think we might do anything like that. What's my Instagram handle? It's the Fundamental Home.
Fundamental Home.
All one word. Yep.
If you want to find her, just type in the Fundamental Home. It's all over social media.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, we've only got 15 minutes left. I cannot believe we've talked so long. So,
Has it been all right?
yeah.
It's been good.
I think it's been fun.
I've
I do want to talk
enjoyed
about
it.
filling the freezer, though.
I'll say nothing else.
That was the other thing we're going to talk
Go
about.
ahead. Continue on.
So we want to fill the freezer, and we can't afford half a cow yet.
No.
So I was trying to think, but that is definitely something that I want to do, and I want to do a local person. But I don't really have very many options for chicken right now. So I have been looking for options for chicken, and I have found one. But I can't tell you about it now. We are going to be live in Frugal Family Food tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you about it tomorrow in Frugal Family Food.
The thing that I cannot talk about.
No, you can't.
She threatened me.
No, you can't. Yeah, I would love some geese, but I don't have anywhere to put them right now. We talked, Pratt Family Homestead and I, we joke a lot about them. You know how we got all the cats, was the cats just showed up at our doorstep? So I told them that if, a chicken just showed up on our doorstep, all of a sudden we'd have chickens. But
Or just fatter cats.
but I told them somebody, and they said that somebody would have to do a drive-by drop-off of Mr. Clucky. We always joke about Mr. Clucky.
Don't do it.
And I said, well,
Not yet.
I said somebody would have to do a drive-by drop-off of Mr. Clucky and a chicken house because we have nowhere to put him.
Yeah,
The cats are fine wandering around, but the chicken would probably not be so good, particularly since there are cats here. So, and raccoons and possums and things like that. So anyway, that's we don't have the, oh my goodness. She said her dad has 44 geese, and 2 of them are trying to kill each other. Well,
Wow. Wow.
So, sugar is your favorite. Okay. I don't,
Yeah.
Tyga is my favorite for sure. I love Tyga.
I love Tyga. She's a sweet cat. I do like Sugar for a different reason. Sugar is the one that gets in the truck. And Sugar singed her tail when she was real little. And the tip of her tail didn't have hair. And I felt so bad for her. So every day I kind of held her and I was, it's going to be all right. You're still a cat.
Practice
And,
makes progress, says the cats need their own Instagram. The cats do have their
Actually,
own
yeah,
Instagram.
Brianna, my vlogger, also has a
You're the vlogger. But
Huh?
okay, you're the vlogger.
Has an
okay.
Instagram for the cats, and I can't remember what it's called.
It's like Cutie Kitty Fam.
Say it again.
Cutie
Kitty
Fam.
Fam.
Let me look. I'm just going to look it up to make
It's
sure.
cutesy girl talk. Cutie Kitty Fam.
Let me see. I think that's right. I'm
They
not
have
gonna
their
look
own
it up to be
Instagram.
sure.
Although she doesn't post all the
No,
time.
like she made all these awesome pictures and she gave them to you.
Yes, you see, she's that much of a
Aw.
perfectionist.
Is that Shoki?
That's the picture they're talking about.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Now the hair on her tail is starting to grow back. You
Mm-hmm.
still need to talk about your freezer.
Okay. Yeah, it's Cutie Kitty Fam.
Cutie Kitty Fam.
Oh, they're so pretty. She needs to put more pictures on.
Yes, she does.
Because she takes plenty.
Very small, very few pictures.
Okay.
Continue on.
I'm looking. Hold on. I'm just
The
going to
freezer.
write Cutie
Okay.
Kitty Fam with the spelling so you guys can look it up if
there
you
you
want
go.
to. All right. So the freezer.
Yeah.
Right now I'm using it just to freeze vegetables.
Well, that's where you start.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get that. And then
You
we're going to
gotta
put the
crawl
chicken
to
in there.
walk. Hmm?
We're going to put the chicken in there.
Chicken.
And then we're going to put the cow in there.
And the cow. Hope they get
And-
along. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Silly.
And we talked about getting a lamb as well.
And a lamb?
Yeah.
I've never tried lamb.
No, we haven't. And that's kind of the thing we're reticent about, like getting too much of it when you've never had it. So we haven't looked at any pricing.
It's crazy to talk about all the meat during vegan week.
It is.
It almost sounds wrong.
No, it
You
does.
know?
But that's the whole. I want to.
She said cow. You know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wanted to kind of do. Like I said, I do want to do more.
Lamb is fatty.
Um,
That's what they said.
vegan or whole food, plant food meals.
Mm-hmm.
More often, and I really want to. I'm trying to transition off. It's all based on the Bible study. I'm trying to transition
Good.
from the store-bought foods to home raised, or and not necessarily us raising, but
That's
other
fine.
people raising it.
I like fewer headaches,
Yeah.
and I would hate to say goodbye to the life that I'm feeling now.
So yeah, I like this, but we're still gonna have meat in our diets. I don't anticipate that going away permanently ever.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think we're gonna lessen it as we go forward.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna try to have the whole like farm raised animals and buy that and stretch that out. So anyway,
It's a plan.
but it's a process to switch from what we have into that, and we can only do it with certain, like our budget is only so much every month, so we can only do so right now, of course.
Vicious circle.
Yeah. We spent so much on the vegan week this week. We talked about not having any grocery haul at
Yeah,
all,
we spent, yeah.
but we are going to have a grocery haul, and it's going to be
It's a
related
little-
to the chicken. We'll
little
tell you about
pricey,
tomorrow.
A little pricey.
So,
It hurts to spend more, and then you see your little meatless patty. Well, you have to get your mind around that. And know that you're venturing out to have fewer headaches and more life. So the gains outweigh the losses.
yeah, fish is another one. I'd like to have more fish for sure.
I love fish. As long as it's cooked right.
Yeah.
I've had fish where it's, too fishy.
I want good quality fish.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And
I'm iffy about fishy.
I don't want to fish anywhere around here.
No. Not North Carolina's wonderful. But in all seriousness, well, I shouldn't even say it.
Yeah, I'm not
I
going
won't
to
even
go into it.
I won't seem like a man.
Not
when
going
I
to
say
go
it,
into it.
but I've never fished.
Yep, we've never fished.
Never.
I have fished, but we have never fished.
But I would, but I have not. I have relatives that all do.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who do. I'm in a big circle of fishermen. There you go. Just myself, I've never done it.
I don't eat pork because I like to follow biblical rules in terms of eating. I think it's that's why I'm doing the Bible study. I mean, I
Yeah.
think the Bible tells you how to eat and how to eat well, and
Mm-hmm.
that's why I don't eat pork,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I don't eat certain kinds of fish, and shellfish and things like that. So.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I definitely need to. I understand how you get chicken. I understand how you get cow. I understand how you get lamb. All of those things I can get locally and figure it out.
Yep.
But what I can't figure out is a good source for fish. That is the one thing that I have trouble with. And we actually,
Not Gordon. Fisherman.
yeah, she says fish is great but expensive in Maine.
It is. It is. It is. It seems like it is anyhow.
So, and it's not that we don't
But you,
eat pork.
you really have to know where to fish and fish and freeze it or something or other. Because the folks that I know who have a lot of fish and they eat it a lot, they several times a year they plan their vacations around fishing trips.
Yeah.
You know, they don't.
Well, that's true.
They don't go to sit and relax. They go to fish. They go here and they go there, and it's fishing trips.
We should take a fishing
They
trip.
go with coolers and they go with all these kinds of things and they fish and they bring it back and that's their meat.
We should do that.
Yeah.
You and I should take like a fishing trip and like load up on fish for a year.
That's a good idea and film the whole thing because I know a vlogger. She's going down the road to get
I
my
know
keys.
a vlogger too, and he's right here, and he'd be
Not
on
a
vacation
vlogger.
with me.
I'm not a vlogger.
So yeah, I mean, I
Brianna's
love
our
it.
vlogger.
I do want to say though, just for the moment though,
I'll be right back.
the
Continue
whole
on. I'm listening.
pork thing. I am the only one who, Brianna too. Brianna and I are both pretty much no pork. It's the guys have no objection to it, but they don't have any objection. So occasionally, rare occasion, I've bought bacon and made it, but we really try to avoid.
Anything you do, turkey bacon. You've done that before, but we really don't even have that too much.
Yeah, the coffee wasn't calling Rick. His phone was calling him. Because I guess he's going to Instagram, because that's what he does.
You're getting to say goodbye and everything soon, and we got to have something here. Continue on.
Okay, so yeah, he's got an Instagram, and that's what he does. So have I read The Maker's Diet? I have, and I actually mentioned it in one of the Bible studies recently. I have The Maker's Diet. I have Physician Heal Thyself.
Yeah.
And I have the Daniel Plan. I have the Life Giving Table. I mean, those are all books that I have read or in the process of reading. And so those are all really good books. I really like the Life Giving Table, but I haven't had time to finish it because I just have so much going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
So much, but anyway, yep. Yeah. I mean, hey, you guys feel free to eat how you want. I mean, everybody's got to decide for themselves.
That's a personal choice.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, and there's no stress in that. There's a lot of reasons that people eat things or don't eat things that are very personal, and you have to make those decisions for yourself and feel comfortable with them.
Yeah.
And so that's cool.
Yeah. I don't think necessarily what we eat needs to be ever be an argument.
No.
Or anything.
It's so funny because in Frugal Family Food,
'Cause some
people are
people are-
always
yeah.
arguing in the group about things, and it's like,
you gotta think about it. You know, I mean, okay, I'm a meat eater. You're a vegan. We don't have to break fellowship over that. You know.
no, it's not
Yeah.
not a problem.
it's just
like paper plates.
But you know what
People
it is.
always fight over paper
You know
plates
what it
in that
is.
group.
You know what it is. And I'm not trying to make anyone mad. But
Oh, no.
seriously, you know what it is. No, I'm telling you what it is.
Go ahead.
It's the nature of people.
Mm-hmm.
People, deep down within themselves, like to fight.
You think so?
It doesn't matter what it is. Paper plates. Just
Some people
bring
do.
up a topic.
Not everybody,
Bring,
but
no,
some
I
do.
say the fighters and everybody. Maybe a little bit, maybe not. It depends on the topic. If you're sitting there right now and you say, "Well, I'm not a fighter," the right topic has not come up. Depending on the topic, everybody could be like that, you know. And people just need to be gracious.
Well, I
and
think
just-
a couple
and
people
just,
hit their
you know.
nail on the head at kind of exactly what you're talking about. Everyone wants to be right.
Yeah, and you're not, you know, you're not right because I'm right, you know. And the thing about it is, like, you know, you bring up Bible studies.
Mm-hmm.
Things in the Bible I stand on, and I think they're right, not because I'm right, because the Bible's right.
Mm-hmm.
But when it depends on, you know, like if you eat this brand of something and I eat a brand and I think my brand is better than your brand, those kind of things I don't think we need to fuss about.
Yeah, but even like the idea the Bible's right. Like some people don't believe the Bible's right, and they got to make that decision for themselves.
Yeah, they make it for themselves, but that still doesn't mean they're right. So the Bible's the one thing that that stands on its own.
Yeah, but if they don't think the Bible's right, then they're not going to think what the Bible says is right necessarily.
Well, I agree with
So
that.
there's no point in arguing
agree with that.
someone about that because we're not coming from the same place.
True.
You know what I mean? So anyway, and that's a whole other discussion. but
Yeah,
anyway,
Yeah. But you're right about that. Everything stems off of that.
wanting to be right.
Yeah. Because, well, that would open up a longer
Let's-
life event.
let's not go into that.
So there's never mind.
She says your actions change
Continue
minds,
on.
not arguments. And I agree with that. I think that you can argue with somebody till you're blue in the face, but
Yes.
people want to actually see what you're doing. And I think that's why we do YouTube. Why we put stuff out there is because it's, when I did the blog posts and stuff and trying to explain to people how we do certain things,
Yeah.
it's a lot easier if people see it. If they see every week how we're doing the meal plans and how we're doing
Yeah.
the grocery shopping and, and if you're honest about it and if you just try to show them what you do, then, they can see it and then they can say, okay, well, maybe I can make that change for myself and be encouraged by it.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, people losing weight. Let me just say this. If I see, I've heard about 1 million diets and you hear about them so much, you don't even really listen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you see someone lose 80 pounds and they're healthy and they're feeling great. I want to know what they're doing.
Right.
That's when there can be lots of different diets out there, but I see this one person who's successful and happy and healthy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what they're doing.
Absolutely.
So it's the actions and the follow through and all of that makes it significant.
Yeah. I agree. And it's the whole practice what you preach kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you chilly? Because you and I are both doing this.
No, well, I mean, when you sit here an hour,
Yeah.
I try to shake it up a little bit. You know.
You trying to do different poses?
Well, I move the chair back and forth, and then at the beginning I kind of rock a little bit, to get the crowd going. You gotta get the crowd going, and then
Exactly.
and then when it's getting serious now, if you haven't noticed, the jokey time's done. You're getting serious. You're ending this on a serious note, so the arms get crossed.
Oh goodness.
Okay, and the glasses were getting ready to go down to the nose. So.
Okay, we got a couple questions here. Let's see. I've been thinking about having a channel. How long have we had our channel for? Just about 2 years.
2 years, yeah. Or so.
I think it's technically been
Yeah.
2.5, but we had it for like 6 months and didn't do anything with it.
Yeah, do a channel. Everybody do a channel.
Do one, yeah.
Channels are great.
I think they're really fun. It's been encouraging
I
to
do
me.
too. I do too. There's so much bad stuff on television. Do a channel, put out good stuff. People watch it. You're an encouragement to people. Go.
I'm glad that you guys have been encouraged by us, because a lot of people are saying that. Will Rick ever consider doing a live Bible study? Rick will consider doing a live Bible study. He probably won't do it on the Fundamental Home channel, though.
No.
He'll probably do, because he wanted me to do mine on a separate channel, and I was like, it's too much for me to keep track of multiple channels, because I already got too much going on. But he'll probably do it on a separate channel, and his, just in advance, Rick tends... when Rick is a preacher, so when he does stuff, he will do stuff that is deeper and also stuff that is doctrinal, that he 100% believes. So it might not be for everyone, but if you happen to,
But I will say that when I'm talking about the Bible, usually I'm more serious.
Yes.
Because I don't like.
You don't get the fun, Rick. You get
Yeah.
serious, Rick. So.
But I try, to be straightforward about it. I try to keep opinion out and more, this is what it says, this is what it means, this is how we apply it to our lives today. And try to leave it at that. So there you go. Continue on.
Okay. So,
Great
let's
show,
see.
go vegan.
Just vegan.
He's still fried it.
So I'm looking at, I gotta scroll up way back because there's lots of questions
my.
here. Have I done a video about the homeschool program? I do. I really like Abeka, and I really like Bob Jones. I really like, what's the Mennonite one? I totally forgot.
Rod and Staff.
Rod and Staff. Those are my top 3 favorite.
Oh.
If I had to pick a 3 favorite.
Hold on. There you go. There you go. Oop, beep.
Anyway,
That was blurry. Go ahead.
so those are my 3 favorite. You're distracting me.
I'm sorry. Keep going. Keep going. You're used to this.
I really like those, and I like Apologia for Science a lot. I would always do Apologia if I could. And for math, I prefer Bob Jones over Abeka, but both are good.
Mm-hmm.
And Brian, I will say, likes Saxon a lot, but you need a child who's inclined toward Saxon, because my other 2 children could not do Saxon.
He kind of taught himself.
Yes. I also like Sunlight, but again, that's not for everyone. And yeah, if you tell me why your daughter didn't do well on Abeka, then I can maybe try to think of one that would be better suited. Like if it was, Abeka can be a lot of work, and it depends also on which subject she didn't do well in. So I love Abeka. I love it. But then, you know, I'm coming from a public school background, and then I was a Christian school teacher. So I like it, Abeka, because it's very similar to what you know as a public school student and as a private school teacher. It's very structured like the classroom. So I really like the material, and you do not need special training.
Right. No.
Now, the spelling, I will say, the spelling for Abeka is challenging. And for Ricky and Brianna, I did Rod and Staff spelling, which is, Abeka spelling is at least a grade level ahead, and it's really intense. But I like the Rod and Staff spelling. It's much, it's on grade level. It's a lot easier, but it's not easy. It probably will seem easy compared to Abeka, but it's not easy if you have a child who struggles with spelling. But the spelling, I would say, definitely go there. And then with the math, another thing I would say is don't be afraid to go a grade level or two back if your child needs to do that. Because what happens is people get so caught up with the public school system that, you know, they're in 7th grade, so they got to be in 7th grade math. The thing about math is it goes in order. It's step by step. And if you don't get one step down completely, then it's really hard to move on to the next step.
It unravels.
Yeah, so you really, if they're struggling with it, if you find they're not getting it, go back a step or two. And the number on the book doesn't matter, because if you were in a public school system, you know, we had Math A, Math B, Math C, Honors Math, you know, and basically that was just leveling out the students, and so they were putting them in different grade levels. So it's not a criticism of your child and their ability, because in the end they'll still get to where they need to be. But don't be afraid to put them at a different level math, because if you follow the Abeka system all the way up to 12th grade, I think they go to trig. Not every kid goes in trig. No. And in fact, Brian didn't. Brian is brilliant and taught himself calculus.
Yes, he did.
I mean, he didn't do it. And he was a national merit, what is it called? National Merit Scholar? Is that what it's called?
I think so.
Something like that. So he scored really well on the test, but when I was looking up the testing and SATs and all that stuff, I mean, he had his bachelor's degree when he was 19. He's brilliant. When I was looking up all the testing information for the SATs and stuff, it said, you know, a lot of people want their kids to get to the higher maths because they want them to do well in those tests, but 80% of the test, at least at that time, you could look up the information now, was on algebra. And so what happened was you have a lot of parents who push their children to do these high-level maths that they're really not ready for, but they don't have a good grasp on algebra, so their test scores are lower. And you really actually, it would have been better for them to just do algebra over and over again to make sure they understand it well. And then they would have gotten a higher test score rather than pushing them to get the other information, because you really have a small proportion of trig and higher level maths on those. So anyway, so I'm just saying that to say, don't be afraid if they're struggling in math to go a step or two behind. Get them where they're comfortable, where they're learning. Go slow. 1 year Brianna did math, and we did in the whole year of math, 180 days of homeschool, she only did 40 lessons in her math book. It was like 42 or something. And that even was low for me. And I'm pretty laid back. Yeah, I do my own transcripts. But that's it. And we stop at the end of 180 some days. We'll schedule it out, and at the end we stop, just like a regular school system. But what happened was, if we got to and she was struggling with multiplication at that point. So I stopped the Abeka book. I found some supplemental materials online, and we practiced, and we practiced, and we practiced some more. And we just kept doing everything that we needed to do to make sure that everybody had everything that did to be successful. And you know what? After that year, she moved on to the next level, and she was fine. We didn't continue that book. That book we were done with. Moved on to the next one, and she was fine. She didn't struggle with it at all. And I think it's kind of like when you are potty training children, or you know, all those things that you do with little kids that you think they're never going to get, like when you're teaching them to talk, teaching them to ride a bike. You know, they don't all learn it at the same time, but everybody learns it eventually.
Right.
So, anyway, let's see. So, how do we do diplomas? I could talk about homeschool forever. Geometry
Yeah.
really isn't on, in
you
terms
go.
of percentage-wise, geometry isn't even a large percentage. Let's see. Yeah, and he says the advantage of having trig and calculus before you finish high school is that it makes college classes easier. But that depends on if your child is going to be in a math-heavy degree program.
Sure.
Because Brian, of course, brilliant at math,
Yeah.
but his degree was in business, and so he didn't have a lot of higher level math classes in college. So let's see.
What are we doing? Trolling.
Yep,
They're going out with a bang.
yep. Alrighty. So where was I at?
Brian, math.
We
business.
do our own, yeah. So you don't, if you're not doing, and Ricky was an art major,
Yes.
so he didn't need high level maths. Brianna's not planning on doing anything like
Currently
that.
is.
Trig is trigonometry. So again, you don't really need those high level maths. I mean, Brian graduated from high school and the highest math that he had was geometry or algebra 2, depending on how you look at it. Yeah, see, Rachel says I struggled with math as a child, but I ended up getting my master's degree in math and science education. So, Abeka promises if you take their advanced math courses, you'll test out of your first and second years of college math. I will say that, I mean, I don't know if they promise it per se, but you could do that, and that's an option. Both Brian and I used CLEP exams to get college credit, which is how we graduated so quickly. But we didn't do it in maths. We did them in English and in literature. Yeah, I could talk about homeschool forever. Yeah, CLEPing is good. Now, I will say this, and the reason why, too, that we only CLEPed out of those courses was because, first of all, colleges usually have a limit on how many CLEP exams you can take. He knows he doesn't care about this stuff.
I'm intrigued.
So we can only have so many credits toward our degree for the college. And so we wanted to take the CLEP exams that, number one, we thought would be the easiest to pass, and number two, would give us the most credits. We wanted it to be the most bang for our buck. So we took the English composition, which is one test for $100, and it gave you 6 college credits. It was essentially 2 of the English class. In fact, I tested with CLEP out of all of my English classes. I didn't need to take any English in college. So then we took the literature because it was easy and knocked everything out. So, and I think Brian took a history as well. So we just did what worked for our degree programs and what was easiest and cheapest. And my original degree is, and I didn't finish. I'm like a couple of credits for finishing. Is in birth to kindergarten education. The college keeps sending me because I'm like 90% to my degree, and they keep sending me stuff like, you should finish your degree, you're so close. And I'm like, I don't plan to use it, so no. So that's my bachelor's. I finished my associates, but the bachelor's, I'm like, this close to finishing, but I don't want to do it. It's just a lot of work, and I got the kids at home, and I got the home, and I got stuff that I'm doing that I love and I'm excited about, so why do that? I don't know. But
Excuse me.
but we're making the kids do it. That's a whole different thing.
Oh, sure.
They have to get college degrees.
I agree.
But I don't require them to do anything more than it. We thought we were going to make them do bachelor's degrees. He really wants them to get bachelor's degrees. But we're only requiring an associate's degree. So I don't know. How to self-led. I love self-led learning. The more I've homeschooled, the more I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm looking at this discussion here about. Yeah, I mean, if your daughter stays on the phone all day, depends on if you could call it work or not. Brianna does get credit in homeschool and has gotten high school credit for some things that she does on social media because she has, for her art for Brianna's art, she has photography. That's one of her art credits. And if you saw Rick's Instagram and you saw the pictures he's talking about the cat, her photography is beautiful. When Ricky was in college for photography, his photography teacher at the college saw Brianna's pictures and she thought they were Ricky's at first.
Yeah.
And she was so excited. She's like, Ricky, these are beautiful. And he said, oh, those are my sisters. And she's like, your sister? So
she humbled Ricky a little bit.
Yeah, she was disappointed. It wasn't Ricky's. So, but so Brianna's really talented in those things, and she does get
She's
high
artsy,
school credit for it.
crafty. She's creative.
She also got credit for the college classes that she took, and this semester she's going to be teaching a class to 5- and 6-year-olds, so she'll be getting credit for that. So it's been really good. I could talk about it forever.
Yes.
Ever.
Yes, you could. It's neat that a lot of people have questions and comments about it.
Yep. Ricky did a lot of art because he wanted to be an art major. He knew that's
Yeah.
what he wanted. There was no doubt about it. So he did a lot of art when he was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I have copies on my website, on the fundamentalhome.com. You can go look. I have a post called, what is it called? How to homeschool high school and graduate early. And in that post, I have Brian's 4-year schedule and Ricky's 4-year schedule, and you can look at the classes that they took and got credit for in high school. I'm not sure if it has Ricky's complete schedule because I wrote it a few years ago, but you can see that if you're interested in it. Yeah, Brianna's a really great photographer. She's very talented. She keeps going back and forth with what she wants to do when she goes to college. So where there was
She's
a
still
time,
young.
yeah, she's only got a year until she starts
I
college.
know, but a lot of people decide at that moment. You know.
I'm sorry, I must be missing some. Oh yeah, don't worry about the bad comments, guys. It's not a big deal.
Are people posting?
Yeah, just ignore them. It's okay. But and we've been on so late.
Yeah,
we really
quit looking, and it's okay.
we really gotta get to dinner. So.
I don't see any bad comments. Were people posting?
Well,
that
I
stuff?
took them off.
Oh, it's getting late. People getting cranky. They post bad things.
Yeah.
You know.
It's
They
working on.
don't know what they're doing.
It's working on 9 o'clock here, guys.
They're not vegan. Their minds are not clear. They're hormonal because they're eating all the bad
Don't
meat.
degrade the non-vegan
Huh?
people.
Huh? Well, well, you know, I'm actually on
They
both.
need Jesus.
I'm on both sides of the
Exactly.
fence. Next week I'll eat meat again, and I'll be just like that. I myself might become troll
Oh,
with the meat.
my head hurts.
All trolls are meat eaters.
I
I'm just kidding. Don't be mad. No hate stuff. I'm just joking. I eat meat, just not at the moment.
okay. I'm hungry.
Go back
I want
to
to go
homeschool.
eat.
Your homeschool talk was
No,
much
I'm
more
gonna go
friendly.
eat.
It was YouTube friendly.
I'm gonna.
I don't know. The YouTube, the homeschooling stuff did bring out the trolls. The homeschooling stuff.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm glad you guys joined us.
You know
a lot
what?
of people for the
trolls
first time.
were homeschooled. They're all bitter homeschooled children.
Do you see what I mean? Once he gets going, he won't stop.
What do you think? The trolls are bitter homeschooled
You
children.
need to go have a vegan dinner.
I know. I'm sorry.
All right.
The old meat me is coming back. I need a vegan.
I need to go eat.
I'm sorry.
And I'm tired. So, and I gotta finish editing the video too.
Yeah.
So just, if you guys give me just a little bit of time, I'll have day 2 up here in just a minute. I'm sorry it's so late.
Yes,
I'm
it is late.
so not feeling
Awfully late.
well. But
Isn't
anyway.
that something?
Yes. You guys have a great night. Be patient.
She's just doing a lot.
I'll
and
post it.
That's why it's getting like this.
Tomorrow's I'm gonna try to have up early.
She's shooting for YouTube excellence.
And I'm gonna be live in the morning in Frugal Family Food talking to you guys about our
Yeah.
big purchase of the freezer. So keep
Yeah.
an eye on that.
Yeah.
Brian is, I don't know what Brian's doing. He probably already ate because he made the spaghetti.
He did eat.
And he
then
might
he
be
made our
asleep.
dinner, and now he's in his room, and the light
He's
is
not
out.
in his room. He's in there, I think.
Is he? Well,
Either way,
the light
he's
is out over
asleep.
here, and the light is out down there. So
All right.
he's in a dark room, probably sleeping.
Say goodbye to the people.
Yes. Bye, folks.
All right.
Thank you all.
Have a good night.
Good night, vegans.
Yes, I'll be at the Bible study in the morning, Lord willing. See you then.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.